Hi, I'm Maria Fator, the owner of Baby Designs. I want to start by first of all thanking everyone at the Prego Expo for a great event. This is our first time exhibiting with Prego Expo. It's been a great event for us. Thanks to all of you mamas who have stopped by our booth. We've had some great conversations and meeting all of you have been great. I started Baby Designs about a year and a half ago with really two goals in mind. One is to really make baby wearing simple and to make it simple with having great back support. So you can see I'm wearing our vest. It looks like a traditional normal fasteners. It zips up and down just like a normal vest would. The material is similar to like an Under Armour material, and we do have a jacket as well. I'm going to jump right into our demo. And then during the demo, I'll talk about some of the features, sizes, colors, information, and all of that. And then at the end, if you have any questions or comments, you can type them into the chat, and Mackenzie's sitting here next to me and can answer, and I can read some out loud at the end as well. So once you put the vest or the jacket on, there's a removable pouch. And the removable pouch is really simple to put on. It has magnetic fasteners that attach it, so it's almost like it attaches itself. And I usually start with the bottom and the middle ones first. And then once I get those ones on, then I will put the baby in. And whenever you put the baby in, you're obviously going to hold them snug and secure. And then you're going to pull their legs through the bottom and the middle straps. And that's going to make them nice and secure. Make sure that the baby's in there. And then you're going to fasten the top fasteners. Once you have the top fasteners on, you're just going to do your adjustments. You're going to do a quick safety check. Make sure that all of your fasteners have fully clasped. And then you can see here, there's adjustable straps. The tighter the straps are that you're comfortable and the baby is comfortable, the more that you're going to benefit from that back support. You're going to make sure that the baby's legs are comfortable, get them in that right spot, and then you're going to tuck the bottom of the pouch up. So there's built-in darts. You can't see them since it's black, but there's some built-in darts here that provide a little bit more of a seat for the baby. And then you can also see here at the top, there's some snaps. You can bend this over and snap it. If your baby is like Baby A wants to see the world all the time and wants to see what's going on. So she always liked to have this folded over. And then also, if the baby is facing forward, which they can face out in this, then you a lot of times will want to fold this over as well. I had mentioned back support. So this does have a little bit of weight to it. Not a lot, but a little. And from the top all the way down, there is structure built into it. And that provides upper back support, middle back support, and lower back support. My mom, who was 68, still wears Baby A, who is now 26 pounds, and it doesn't hurt my mom's back at all. We looked at other back braces that you would get like from a chiropractor and used those as a sample and a prototype to really know how to build that supportive structure in. Another feature when I was designing it that I wanted was pockets. I don't like to carry a purse. I don't want extra stuff to carry. I'll lose it. You can put your keys in here. You can put a cell phone in here, throw credit card, cash, pacifiers. You can throw little snacks in there. I walk my dogs. One of the reasons I created this, I throw poop bags in there, and you're good to go. The women's vests and jackets come in the color that I have on, the gray. You can see the maroon here in the background and black as well. And then the men's jackets and vests come in gray and black. The women's sizes range from an extra small to a 3XL, and the men's sizes range from a medium to a 3XL. Because they are manufactured here in the US, they're actually manufactured in Minneapolis, you can do custom sizes. So if our current sizes are too small or too large, then you can get a custom size made. You also, from a customization aspect, can get the custom monograms on the pouch. So you can put your baby's initials, a first name, a nickname, anything that you would want to customize it special to you and your little one. The carriers are safety rated from 8 to 35 pounds. So that gives you, depending on the size of your baby, where it falls in. And then you can also, whenever you purchase on our website, you'll currently see that the vest and the jackets are sold with a pouch. But if you and your significant other want to purchase just a jacket and a vest, or 2 jackets, 2 vests, but 1 pouch, just let us know, and then we can take care of that for you. Whenever you want to take the child off, you can see these little pull tabs. We make it super easy. You just pull it off. You can take the baby off. And then you're going to pull the remaining 3 pull tabs, and it comes off that easy. Whenever I'm running errands, running to the grocery store, what I'll do is I'll actually leave my vest or jacket on, and then that way I can just put the pouch and the baby on and off as I need to wear them. So I try to keep it super simple. We do offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if in the 30 days you decide you don't like it, it's not what you thought it would be, you can exchange it for a full refund. And then we also offer free exchanges. So if you don't like the color or need a different size, just let us know, we'll take care of it. I know a lot of you have talked about adding it to your registry for your shower. If you do that and someone purchases it way in advance for you, don't worry. If you still need to return it or need an exchange, we'll take care of that for you. We really want this to be a simple process, and we want you to have a great experience. So that's really what we're here for. If you do have questions in the chat, you can add them in. I'm going to talk about just a little bit about my story so everyone can understand why I created Baby A Designs. And also, just so you know, if you do return or exchange, whenever we get that return or exchange back, we actually wash it, disinfect it, and then do a full safety test. And then we actually donate it to moms in need. So none of them go to waste. They all go to a good cause. So I originally started Baby A Designs because I would try to walk my dogs and baby A, who was my foster baby, and it just got complicated. I tried in a stroller. That was a disaster. I had one dog going one direction, one dog going another direction, and off we went. While I'm talking to, I'm going to put it back on just so for anyone who hasn't seen it, you can just see it while I wear it. But so I would try to walk baby in a stroller. One of my dogs is going one direction, another dog's going another direction. It was a disaster. And then I decided to try baby wearing. And I hadn't baby worn with my first placement because I had twins, and for various medical reasons, I couldn't wear them. And so when I got baby A, it was summer, and I wanted to take the dogs for a walk, and I tried different carriers and just couldn't find one that was a good fit for me. And so I do have a background in startup companies. I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And so I knew, okay, I can design one, I can make one. And then, maybe if I'm having the same struggle, maybe some other mamas are too. So I really just thought, I'll get started, I can try it and see how it goes. So we've been selling since September, and things have been going really well. We love feedback. We're always looking on making new pouches, new designs. I know some of the feedback that we've gotten here at the show have been trying to make jackets and vests that are specific for breastfeeding mamas. Right now, if you would want to breastfeed, you could unzip, the jacket or the vest and pull it down. So that is one way that you could work with that right now. But we are looking at making something that's a little more accommodating for you. And then also we're always working on new types of pouches. So our next pouch design, Baby A, was a preemie. She was born at 1 pound, 15 ounces. When I got her at 2.5 months, she was 5 pounds, 5 ounces. And so we are working specifically / small weight newborn pouch. So that will hopefully launch this summer. And then for all of those mamas like me that also have fur babies, I learned through this process that my fur babies also like to be carried in the pouch. And we get a lot of requests for dog pouches. So eventually you can carry your dog and walk your child in the stroller. So those are some fun things that we're working on. And I'm going to show you what a jacket here looks like too, since I'm wearing the vest. This is what the jacket looks like. So you can see it looks just like my vest, but it has the straps on the back. It's still, again, you can't see it, but it has the same built-in structure. So you're going to get the same built-in back support in a jacket or a vest. The materials are nylon and spandex, so they are really breathable. So I've also had a lot of you mamas ask about in hot weather, is it super hot? Is it uncomfortable? And, I live in Pittsburgh. In the summer, it's 95 degrees and humid. And I'm not sure that wearing any carrier in a baby is not sweaty and uncomfortable. Clearly, we do have a little bit of more material than some of the carriers. So one thing you'll learn about me is I'm always going to be transparent with you. I've worn it in the summer. I don't find it any more hot or uncomfortable than other traditional baby carriers, but I also sweat a lot. So I typically find wearing a carrier and a baby in the summer, it's convenient to wear them. I'm not always the most comfortable, and I also don't do well being hot. So, but it is breathable. It is light. We do want to work on one that does have less material because we do have a lot of customers that are south, and of course it is just hotter there year round. But again, if you try it, don't like it, we do have that return policy, no questions asked. So if you're not sure, you could try it and know that there's no risk to you. So I'm going to stop there. I'm an Italian mama, so I like to talk and ask Mackenzie if we have any questions or comments that I can share with all of you.
A couple of the moms are just asking if we can go over the plus sizing options and custom.
Oh, yes. So the question, if you didn't hear Mackenzie, is if I could talk about some of the plus size options and then also custom sizing. So absolutely. So to have less SKUs, to make it a little easier for manufacturing and shipping, we have combined sizes. So for the women's sizing, for example, we have an extra small and a small is one size. And in general, they're made to the higher size. So I'm actually going to take this off again, just so you can see. I'll tell you what size I'm wearing, and then we'll talk about the other options as well. Let me take the baby off. So we have an extra small, a medium large, an extra large / 2XL, and then we have a 3XL. So I am about 5'6". I told someone earlier, I don't ever weigh myself. I don't want to know what I weigh. I'm guessing around 150 pounds. And this is a medium large. So it's a vest. I have plenty of room, but I also can get it tight and snug enough to get the benefit of the back support. So I don't have much of a chest. So you can see I have lots of room in here. And then we did try to make it, knowing that a lot of times after having a baby, and I don't have any biological children, so I've not had the post-pregnancy weight, but we try to make it so it is stretchy enough and has some flexibility that even post-baby, you can still, wear what your normal size or close to what your normal size would be. So those plus sizes are going to be an XL, a 2XL, and then we have the 3XL. And if you would need a bigger size than a 3XL, actually what we would ask you to do is to send us your measurements. And then that way we can make sure that we make one that fits you or for your significant other as well. So, but it would be that simple. We would send you a list of the measurements to send us. We have you send them back to us. We would send those off to our manufacturer, and then we would make a pattern and then create it for you. And my guess is that that's probably like a 4-week time frame, just to give you a guesstimate. And also too, just in general, because I feel like with the pandemic and COVID, everything's taking longer. Right now, if we don't have inventory because we've sold out, then it usually is about a 2 to 3 week lead time before we're able to ship carriers and vests and jackets. Just for any of you who are considering ordering, the sooner you can order, the better.
They would like to see the baby front forward facing with the patches down, and they would also like to know what materials are made.
Absolutely. So the question was being able to show the baby being worn front facing. So I'm going to do that. And then and what's nice is whenever you do get the jackets or the vest, it does also, just so you can see, we have some of the tag built in, and then we do have a size tag that's down at the bottom. I'm going to look so I give you the exact percentages. The material, this black part, and then this gray part, it's 88% nylon and then 12% spandex. And then the structure that's inside for the back support, that's 100% polyester. And then the lining, which is on the inside, is 85% polyester and 15% spandex. And then the pouch is 100% polyester. So I'm going to go ahead and put the pouch back on so you can see the baby facing outward. And again, I typically do the bottom and middle. I have friends that wear it and they wear it differently or put it on differently. So it's really whatever works for you. So you're going to put the baby in. Again, you're going to make sure that baby's nice and snug. Don't let go. You're going to pull those legs through the bottom and the middle straps so they're nice and secure. And then you're going to go ahead and fasten those top straps. I'm going to talk about arms in a minute. Right now, you can see if I pulled the snaps down, and I'll fasten them here. I have people ask frequently whether or not the arm should go under or over. If your baby has a preference, you can leave it up to them. And it depends. Sometimes baby A liked just being held like this and her arms were down. And then sometimes she wanted to have her arms over. So obviously, if you're getting, depending on the size, you just want to make sure that this is staying away from their neck because you're not going to want to clearly block their airway. So I typically feel more comfortable having baby A with her arms over. So I know she's good to go and her legs are secure. And then you have this pulled down. But I do have some friends where their babies just are always wanting to tuck those arms in. So you really can wear it either way. But you're just going to want to make sure that these legs are pulled down, they're snug and secure. And then if your baby will, I always recommend wearing the arms over. But as long as this is far enough down, if you're having their arms down, that's okay. Great questions.
Some mamas are asking about pricing.
Oh, yes, pricing. Absolutely. So right now, if you buy a vest or a jacket with the pouch, so including the pouch, it's $199. Again, I'm always super transparent. We've made a very conscious decision to manufacture in the US, and we also source as many materials as we can in the US. And unfortunately, the bad part about that is that we do have a higher cost because of it, but we've made a very intentional decision to do that. So because we are made in the USA and have as many materials as possible made in the USA, we are at that price point. We're hoping that as we have higher volumes, that we can get that cost to come down.
One of the questions, you mentioned back support. Does the back support complicate putting it on?
So yes, for someone had asked, does the back support complicate putting it on? It doesn't. I'm actually going to remove, baby here for a minute. I feel like people probably think I'm crazy because I'm always wearing babies around to test it. All right, let me take the last one off. So really, in general, you're not even going to know, other than knowing it has a little bit of weight to it, you're not even going to know it has back support. You can feel it, and I don't even feel like you can see it, but the material is like super thin, but it just adds enough of that support to it. So it doesn't impact anything with actually putting the pouch on or taking it off. It really is just strictly in your back. So, and it's just built into the vest or jacket. So in no way do you interact. You don't have to put it in. You don't have to take it out. It's just simply there.
Color options?
Oh yes, color options. So I'm wearing the gray vest. So we make the women's vests and jackets in gray, the maroon behind me. And then as you saw with this jacket, black. And then for men, we offer gray and black. So currently those are the color options that we have. We do hope to expand eventually. We had a bunch of colors initially to start with and then just realized it's complicated having more SKUs. So we kind of backed it back down a little bit and then do hope over time. So if any of you have recommendations of favorite colors you'd like to see in the future, please let us know or follow us on Instagram or Facebook and let us know any features you'd like to see, any colors you'd like to see. The nice thing about being small is that it's really simple for us to make changes. So we really just want to make baby wearing simple, easy, and fun for you.
Do you have a front and back carry option?
So yes, the question is, do we have a front and back carry option? Currently, no, just the front. They can face towards you and they can face out. When I started trying to do both. And then it just honestly complicated the product and made it harder to get it out. And I really just wanted to get an initial product out there. Number one, to make sure people like the concept, like the idea. And then eventually I would like to go to a back carrying option as well. Again, just keeping in mind its simplicity, being easy on your back. But right now it is just front wearing.
Does this cause lower back pain?
Oh, great. So the question is, does it cause lower back pain? So let me stand back a little bit. So here you can see the bottom of the vest. The structure for the back support ends, let me find the right spot here, right here. So the structure comes all the way down to my lower back. There's maybe what, I don't know, 1.5 inches, a couple inches below the structure. But so it really provides support all the way from up here at the top to all the way down here, which does include your lower back. And when I wear Baby A now at 26 pounds, as long as I have the straps adjusted properly, I can't even tell she's on me.
A hood.
A hood. Yes, that's actually a great recommendation, especially because whenever it's raining, which I live in Pittsburgh, so it rains constantly. That would be really nice. That's a great idea. Thank you.
How are these for moms with scoliosis?
So the question is, how are these for moms with scoliosis? Again, you'll always find them transparent. I have not, to my knowledge, I don't know of anyone with scoliosis who has worn it. So I don't even want to give you, I'm not going to make up an answer to tell you. I can certainly do a little bit of research. We certainly work with physicians and doctors in designing it. So if you send us a note or we can have your information, I would certainly be more than happy to get back to you on that. Any other questions or comments? Great. So hopefully everyone enjoyed this. That was helpful. We certainly appreciate everyone who has stopped by the booth. We will be in our booth right after here for about a half hour, just in case anyone has any additional questions or missed part of the demo and you want to see it. Definitely feel free to stop by and follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and enjoy the rest of the expo. Bye.